So in Ayurveda, the concept of transcending the mind, it's rooted in understanding the nature of consciousness and its relationship to the individual self and the cosmos. So the mind, as understood in Ayurveda, it's not merely this cognitive faculty, but it's this complex interplay of thoughts, emotions, perceptions, right? It operates within the framework of that egoistic construct, which really constructs a sense of identity based on past experiences, societal influences, cultural conditioning, etc. So moving beyond the mind is challenging because the ego, right? This sense of self through these past experiences, societal influences, cultural conditionings, it's fueled by a deep-seated attachment to this constructed sense of self, right? It resists this dissolution. So this resistance, it stems from a fear of this losing control and a desire for stability and security here. So Ayurveda acknowledges that the mind's tendency to cling to identity, it's a barrier to experiencing the deeper, or you could say our true nature of our existence, which is characterized by interconnectedness and fluidity. So this clinging here reinforces the illusion of separateness, and it prevents individuals from realizing their inherent unity with the cosmos, and actually beyond that to recognize themselves as the cosmos, and beyond that to recognize themselves as this infinite. So to transcend the mind, within Ayurveda, there's suggested practices like meditation, specific meditations, specific mindfulness techniques, and specific ways of self-inquiry. So these practices facilitate a shift in awareness, and it's a very subtle shift. It starts subtle, and this subtle shift in awareness from the individual ego, these constructs, to this universal consciousness. And it allows individuals to experience a deeper sense of connection and harmony with the world around them and within them. So the pinnacle of transcending the mind is embodied in the what we call samadhi, so a state of samadhi. So samadhi is often described as a state of profound meditation or absorption, right? And it represents the ultimate union of the individual consciousness, or the unit expression, with the cosmic consciousness, and then with the Brahman, which is the infinite existence itself. So in samadhi, the incessant chatter of the mind, it quiets, it subsides, and the boundaries of that constructed sense of self, or the ego, it dissolves entirely. It's entirely gone. So it's a state of pure being, of just existence, consciousness, bliss, sat, chit, ananda. So where this sense of self merges seamlessly with the universal flow of existence, which it already is within that state. It's just that the mental constructs which are present inhibit the individual from experiencing or undergoing this awareness, a state of samadhi. So it's here the individual transcends the limitations of the mind and experience a profound sense of oneness with all of creation, and actually beyond what has been created, to the creator, I guess we could say. So samadhi, it's not just this temporary respite from the fluctuations of the mind, it's a permanent shift in consciousness. And in this state, the individual realizes their true nature as this timeless and boundless expression of the cosmos, and then of the infinite. So it's a state of liberation here from that construct of oneself. We gain a deep sense of clarity towards the conditioning which has been operating throughout one's life. And because of that awareness which brought it to this, because of Samadhi, we we allow ourselves to loosen the grip, if not to fully let go of the constructs. And we then can pick and choose the constructs, and we use the constructs rather than the constructs using us. So, but attaining Samadhi, it's not easy. It's not easy. It requires this kind of unwavering dedication, the disciplined practices, and this really profound understanding of the nature of reality. It takes a lot of effort. So the mind, with its tendency to cling to identity and attachment, it poses this formidable obstacle on the path to Samadhi. So one thing that I teach people continually regarding this is to bring things back to basics, simplicity. And it's within the simplicity we look at things and say awareness. Just go back to awareness alone. Breathe awareness. Meaning what I mean by that is every breath that is taken, be aware of the breath, and that is it. No thoughts attached to it, just the thought of awareness with the breath. And this subtle flow of prana, or swasa, breath, and the attachment of awareness to it will influence the mind, right? Will influence the mind to these subtle realms of awareness. And we can gradually loosen the grip on the mind, right? And open oneself to the possibility of Samadhi and begin experiencing, even in the lower stages of Samadhi, and continually growing and understanding that Samadhi as it expands. So it's this journey of self-discovery here and of this self-realization. And as Ayurveda can really help through this with these stages. So it really calls us to demonstrate a state that's beyond the mind, where the individuals find this bliss, unity with the cosmos. And it's in the culmination of the human quest for this transcendence that we offered a glimpse into the infinite vastness of existence beyond the confines of the ego and of the mind. Namaskar.